think we're here. How's everyone doing tonight? So we'll give everyone a chance to get on here and then we'll get started. Let's see. Let me jump into some of your comments. I don't know if I could scroll all the way up. Let's see. Mr. Fizz is here. What's going on, everybody? How's everyone going tonight? So wait for some people to join in, and we'll get going here. Another Friday night live, guys. Another Friday night live. DG, what's up? What's up, DG? One Fast Life, what's up, man? What's going on? We'll give everyone a chance to get in here, and then we'll get going. I know it's kind of late for some of you guys on the East Coast, but it is what it is. I'm trying to make it somewhat in the middle. Nice, nice. You're moving into your new place. Congrats, man. So tonight's live, we'll talk about a few things. I made the video for tomorrow, so sometimes I'll post a video today, being Friday, and I'll also go live, but I figured instead of trying to torture myself or trying to stress myself out too much, I'll just do the live for this week. And I spent a bit of time kind of editing a bunch of footage and stuff for tomorrow. So tomorrow's video is going to be the last video that I made or making or have made with the 5.9 in the Dakota RT. So I was trying to line up a buyer so that they could just come and pick it up and I didn't have to put it anywhere, but there's a bunch of people interested in the engine, but at the same time I really want to get going on the project, so I'm just going to yank it anyways, and hopefully I don't have to store it for too long. So it looks like tomorrow I'm going to be pulling out that engine, or start to. I'm hoping tomorrow. It depends if I can maybe get Jonathan to come give me a hand, because I can undo all the nuts and bolts and all that stuff, but physically moving the engine on the engine stand, it takes two guys to try to wrestle that thing out of there. So yeah, plus I'm going to try to yank it complete with the transmission so that I don't have to spend much time underneath the truck. So yeah, I'm going to see if maybe Jonathan or somebody will come and help me pull that thing out of there. So what's up, what's up? Kai says, nice calling the haters out the other day, John. Happy Friday. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's pretty funny what's going on. It's hilarious. I don't know. I haven't said anything or done anything to make everybody upset, but they're just coming out. I guess they're taking out their frustrations on this channel or something. I don't know, because even some of the stuff that they're saying or claims that they're making, I have no idea where they're getting half of this stuff anyways, so oh well. I'm sure some of them are probably watching right now, but who cares, right? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny too. You think about it this way. It's like they're watching our channel, and every time they come back to respond to a comment on our channel or on our video, every time they come back, like as much as they claim that they don't like us, whenever they come back to a video to respond or to comment back or to see who responded to their comment, every time they come back, they're giving us an extra view. So whatever. I think it's hilarious, honestly. But I mean, it just means, I guess, that we're making some noise in the industry or in the community, which whatever. But again, I have not done anything on my side to upset anybody. I would gladly be friends with everybody, but for whatever reason, I don't know, they've got a hate on for this project. So, and there's some other false claims too. Like, I hear all these people saying that I think I'm the fastest and I think mine's going to be the fastest. I've never claimed that, not once. I'll say it again. I don't care about being the fastest. There's always going to be somebody faster. All I said was, and I don't care about being the first. You guys already know, or most of you guys already know, there is a Hellcat swap in another Dakota. There's even another guy on YouTube that started to show that he was gonna do a Hellcat swap on a Dakota, and he had the engine and everything there, but I don't know whether he completed it. So, like I said, I'm not claiming that I'm first to do it. I don't care about being the first. What I am gonna be the first to do is show you guys step by step putting this thing into the truck. I can for sure say nobody's done that because everybody wants to keep it a secret, or nobody cares enough to show everybody else. So I am the first at showing you guys step by step how I'm gonna get it done. But that's it. I don't care about anything else. But yeah, all these people are making all these false claims. They're saying that I think I'm gonna be faster than everybody, which I don't. There's always gonna be somebody that spends more money or has a faster car, truck, whatever it is. There's always gonna be somebody faster. So one, I'm not claiming to be the fastest. Two, they're saying that I'm asking all these questions of the other Hellcat Dakota, which is completely false. All I asked was what oil pan they used and if they were running the crate Mopar Performance crate PCM. Those are the only two questions I asked. They gave me one-word answers, so I went along my way and I figured it out, and I've got all the stuff that I need anyways. But they're making up all these excuses like, oh, I asked this and I asked that. I'm asking all these questions and I'm not listening to them, and I should have taken other people's advice. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know where they're getting all this nonsense. And they say I'm stuck up about it and it's my attitude problem. It is nuts, you guys. All these things that these guys are saying. Like I said, I'm not the first. I don't care about being the first. I'm not going to be the fastest. I don't care about being the fastest. But I am, as far as I know, going to be the first to put an 8-speed automatic into the Dakota. So the full Hellcat swap, not just the engine. But if somebody else did it and maybe they didn't post about it, who knows? But I'm going to be the first to document it. That's all I'm saying. So just to set that straight. But let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. I'll get to some of you guys. But yeah, you guys have probably seen it. If you guys are on any of the Facebook groups, those guys have nothing but time over there. I had to just take a gentleman's agreement and just bow out of that thing because I don't have the time that those guys have. I don't know if those guys are just sitting there claiming and getting unemployment checks and sitting around and just on the keyboard all day, but I do not have the time to sit there and just argue with these clowns. So that's why I just left it as it is. If they want to go and talk, go for it. But I'm not going to sit there and go back and forth like a teenager with these guys. So that's why I made my one video addressing this. Doesn't matter. We're going to get it done. I've kind of tried to straighten it out and give you guys the clear-cut facts of the whole thing here. But it's not going to change what we're doing. We're going to get it done no matter what. And I don't know. These guys hate us for some reason, but who cares, right? So, what are you guys saying in the comments? Rye, pretty man. I built a Hemi Dakota that posted on YouTube a few years ago. Really interesting build. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. Like I said, and the ironic part about all this, the irony is, I am doing this and sharing all the steps with you guys so that you guys could, if you wanted to, go out and do the exact same thing. Like, I'm encouraging you guys to hopefully, learn something from my videos. I'm not saying I'm an expert at everything, but I'm literally going to document the whole process so that if you guys want to put any of the Gen 3 Hemi stuff in your trucks, you guys are going to see the engine mounts from Holly that I've got. You guys are going to see how it all works. You guys are going to see the transmission mount. You guys are going to see the bolt-up swap headers. I'm going to show you guys all that stuff. So I'm encouraging you guys to go out and use this information that we're going to come across to go and build your own build. Whereas these guys, on the other hand, they're mad at me for, doing the same thing or, showing everybody what I'm doing. It's the weirdest behavior. I don't know. I don't understand where some of these guys are coming from, but I'm literally, my channel, as you guys know, you guys have been around for a while, my channel is literally all about helping you guys. So why these guys are mad, I have no idea, but whatever. I can't figure out them, and I don't have the time to figure out what their psychological issues are, but I just know there's like a handful of like 5 guys. They're all like all butt buddies or something, and they all want to just hate on us, so whatever. One Fast Life. What's up with the supercharger? That one's gonna be going on Jason's truck. So if you're talking about the Pro Charger kit for the Dakota, the one that was on mine, that's going on Jason's Dakota RT. So that's supposed to be the plan. Ryan says his truck only had 310 wheel horsepower and was a little scary. Yeah. I mean, this thing's gonna fly. It's gonna be pretty fun. So we'll see. DG, I bought that Durango. It even has a posi. Nice. Congrats, man. Alex, yo, much love from Houston. Keep up the good content. Learned so much from your channel. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're gonna keep plugging along here, and I'll keep sharing my experiences with you guys in different parts and what I learn along the way. Um, like I said, I don't claim to know everything, but as I learn, I'm gonna share my experience with you guys. Heather, I can't believe you're getting blowback. I know, right? It's not that many people. Like the amount of people, like the ratio of people to haters is like tiny. It's small, right? Like so many people are all about this channel. You figure there's like 56,000 people who are subscribed to this channel at this point, and there's like maybe 3 to 5 people that are just absolutely pissed for whatever reason that we're doing this project. So I don't know, whatever. But I mean, that's a pretty good ratio, right? Like, what? Let's call it 5 people. 5 people out of 56,000 that don't like us. I think we're doing all right. Even if you look at that video, the video where I was kind of clowning on everybody saying that, oh, it's not gonna run, whatever. That video has like I think like 700 thumbs ups, and it has like maybe 8 thumbs downs, probably just from that little groupies and their little friends. So that should show you something right there that we're doing a good thing. Where am I in the comments? Joshua, Jonathan is great about leaving bolts loose. Yeah, so Jonathan will be perfect for taking this thing apart. So we just won't get him to put anything back together. But taking the engine out, we should be good. Kai, just do it right, and it's all good, brother. That's the plan, man. That's the plan. D, smash that thumbs up. Yes, sir. Thank you. Ryan, gotta ignore the drama. Yeah, no, it's like I said, I'm not letting it get to me, but I do want to, address it to a certain extent. Like I said, I'm not going to waste my time on it, but there's a lot of false claims out there that, like I was mentioning earlier, that I was asking for all this advice and I wasn't listening, and it's just like these guys need to get off their high horse, man. It's crazy. It's crazy how important they think they are when there's a bunch of nobodies. Okay. Andrew said, are the 20-inch rims still available from Jason? Yeah, so he's going to be selling them, but you'll have to get a hold of him, or I'll have to figure out how to connect to you. But yeah, the 20s are he's going to sell them, or he is selling them. But probably have to be local pickup, honestly. I don't think he wants to ship them. It's Mr. Fizz. Where would be a good spot on my Dakota with the Boosted Motorsports banner? Windshield, man. Right in the same spot if you want. That's my decision, or that's what I would recommend. Joshua, if you have hate, that only means you're doing something great. Yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it. At least, well, like I said, I can't change what I'm doing, and I'm not. You guys already know. Everybody that's been with the channel knows that I'm not like cocky or anything about it. I just literally share my experience. I don't BS anybody. I just a straight shooter, trying to help everybody and share my passion, which is building these cars and trucks. So, and I'm always trying to help you guys out, save you guys money, tell you where I got good deals. Like, this channel is all about helping people, whereas I don't know, these guys just want to rain on our parade. I guess they think they're special or something. I don't know what their deal is. One Fast Life. That's what we want to watch. Everything on these Hemis are top secret. Yeah, and I mean, the more that I try to wrap my head around why some of these people are, upset, is it might be just that. There's another guy on Instagram too that he's super cool. We've had a quick chat, and actually we had a chat on the phone, and it's cool, like doing this Hellcat swap. I'm meeting some other people. So if you guys haven't seen it, let me get his exact Instagram. I don't want to botch it. He has a Hellcat swapped Grand National, and he's been super cool as far as just advice or any insight and stuff. So Project, here, I'm gonna put it in the comments because he's cool. He's super cool, so I'm gonna give him a shout out. Project_Hell National. So check him out on Instagram. I just put it in the comments. Project Hell National. That dude is dope. He's cool as hell. So I had some questions. I was like, hey, obviously you have your Hellcat running in a Grand National. What computer are you running? Just, it's not that I'm gonna change what I'm running, but it's just nice to know what some of the other guys that have this stuff running, what they're using. So he told me straight out. He's like, yeah, I'm running the. Actually, he's running a standalone on the engine. But he's not running, I don't believe he's running the Mopar Performance Crate PCM, but he's running something a little bit different on the engine. Can't recall because it's been a while since I talked to him. And then he's running that that standalone controller on the 8-speed. So he's running the 8-speed in that Hell National. So, but yeah, he was cool. Like, he's not trying to keep any secrets. But he said the exact same thing. He said that he was running into issues where when he was trying to ask questions about the swap to put it into his Grand National, he was getting a ton of hate. If he tried to reach out to anybody, like, they were just didn't want to share any information. Like, they were trying to keep it some sort of secret, which is odd. But like I said, I'm not gonna keep any of this stuff a secret, you guys. So honestly, I would be like thrilled if you guys wanted to copy any of this stuff. Like, I've had people before that, ask if they can copy this or copy that. Even when I did the 4th gen Hemi stuff and I supercharged a bunch of stuff and lowered it and I put the 24-inch Hellcat wheels on my 4th gen Ram when I had that, like, I don't care if people copy it. I used to tell people my specs on my wheels, my drop, all that stuff. So, I mean, that's what this channel's for. I'm not putting all my builds on YouTube so that you can't copy it. Obviously, if I want to do that, I wouldn't start YouTube. So, I don't know. I think they're just mad at me because I'm showing everybody how to do it. I have no idea, but whatever. DG, John, I was wondering what the emission's going to be. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It's Mr. Fizz. He's got all emojis because he's a member. What's up? Let's see. Oh, let me see here. Sorry, I'm just getting mixed up my comments. Andrew, haters will hate. Gotta just turn the cheek on them and let them just kiss the butt cheeks with negative. Yeah, I know. That's all you can do, right? But I do like to keep the record straight, at least. So you guys, I'm sure some of you guys have been seeing some of these posts and stuff. So I'll at least give you guys, the backstory to everything. One Fast Life. That's badass, man. I thought about a Pro Charger or a turbo on my Dakota. That'd be cool. It's Mr. Fizz. That's 5 people. It's a little gnat on your bumper. I know, right? Pretty much. Lamar, what's poppin'? What's up, Lamar? John, you should raffle a throttle body or something to generate money for the channel. Yeah, that would be cool too. I don't know. There's some weird stuff with raffles though. Like, it's as silly as it is, as small as it is, even the raffle stuff, like, there's like, I don't know, the government gets their hands into everything. There's like legal issues with just having a raffle even. I know people do it and they'll call it like a waffle or something just to get around the legalities of it, but we could, I guess. We could. I do have a few throttle bodies. If there's any 4th gen Ram guys here, I still have throttle bodies here on the shelf. If you want a 85mm true bore throttle body, I have them sitting here ready to ship. DG, to me you come across as a real deal. Gotta appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, I try to be a straight shooter, honestly. Like, I don't know. I don't know where these guys are getting the hate from, but like I said, I'm just a car guy. I order parts. I show you guys what I got. Some companies are cool and they're willing to work with us. As you guys know, like, we've got Whatever It Takes. We've got Hooker, and we've got HP tuners as well. So we've got a few of them, right? So I mean, companies want to work with us. So, but at the same time too, I'm buying a lot of parts as well. So I just dropped a stupid amount of money just for the oil pan because it was holding us up. You guys want to know how much the oil pan cost? It hurt. It hurt. The oil pan for the Hellcat, it cost, what the heck was it? Like $900 for the oil pan. $900, almost $1,000 just for the freaking oil pan. It was like $150 something for the pickup tube, and whatever the balance is, like over $600, of course, for the oil pan. It was brutal. But the Milodon one was cheaper, but it was the ETA on the Milodon one was like way out, like middle of January. So I just wanted to get it coming. Bison Group, hi, what's up, man? What's up, Bison Group? Ryan, I had to remove the rear frame for rust removal and powder coating. Will you be beefing it up? For now, no. I mean, like I said, probably realistically, what's gonna have to happen is, uh, I want to just get the Hellcat swap in and working. That's like goal number one. So that's the first plan, and then after that, I'm probably gonna try to get some other people involved. We'll see what happens. I'm probably gonna want to do something with the rear suspension to make it get better traction. I don't know if the end all be all is gonna be keeping that original Dakota RT axle, or whether it's going to something more beefy, like the whole thing. Like, I don't know. For now, I think I'm just going to get running, like I said, and then I'm either going to have to beef up. Well, pretty much it's a given. Like, I have to beef up the internals on that axle, and I'm probably going to have to lower the gear ratio as well. So since it's got a higher gear ratio in it, I'm probably going to have to lower it for that 8-speed automatic. But I don't know. I kind of want to. It would be cool if this thing takes off, and if I can get like somebody that's I don't know, specializes in drag racing, suspension, and stuff like that. If they could, take a look at it and see what they think as far as what I don't know. I have cow tracks as well, so whether it's just putting the cow tracks on and beefing some stuff up, or like putting like a 4-link in it and some race shocks in the back. I don't know, but we'll see. Like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but for now it's just getting it working, and then we'll go from there. Whispers, how do you say that? Whispers Ramalona. Hey, how's it going? Bro, I wanted to know if you put different pistons, like performance, do you gotta change other things in the engine? I got a 4.7. No, you don't have to change other things to put pistons, but there's a lot of supporting mods to go with pistons, right? So if you're just talking about, I think you're talking about doing some sort of performance piston, but yeah, you don't have to change pistons to, or like other stuff with the pistons. But I mean, if you're that deep, you're probably gonna want to do the other stuff, right? Like you're probably gonna want to put a better cam in there. Probably maybe rods along with it. I don't know what the 4.7s have, if it's just like powdered rods or what there is, but really depends on the application. Kai Nichols, $5. Thank you, sir. I still say a Hellcat rear axle assembly. I don't know. So the shop, or not the shop, but the dismantler that I got the whole Hellcat swap with, they had the whole rear axle assembly and subframe, but I could have got it. I probably still could get it, but I don't know. It didn't seem like I needed to or wanted to, honestly. Because you got to remember the way that thing mounts. It's like the Hellcat one, it's got an independent differential, right? And then it's got 2 half shafts. So right off the bat, that's weaker than doing a solid axle. So it's got independent rear suspension, and it came out of the car on an entire subframe. So if we were to do that one, I don't even know if the dimensions of it would make sense, if you know what I mean. Because if you figure the actual car, the Charger and Challenger, it's got like a unibody, and then the subframe bolts to that. So trying to bolt that up to my frame, I don't know how that would work. I don't think it would work that well. That's why I just figured we'll stick with the axle we have, beef up the internals, and then if anything, we will, get a stronger overall axle. A lot of those drag cars, like full-out drag cars, are running solid axle in the rear anyways, so. Antonio, damn, $20. Thank you, sir. You are amazing. Thanks, Antonio. No, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, we're going to keep trucking along here. And if you guys are just joining in or just joining the live, I already made the video for tomorrow. Today was officially the last day of the 5.9 engine in the Dakota. So she's still running strong. She's still good. Doesn't burn any oil. Whoever decides to buy that thing is going to get a sweet motor. But yeah, tomorrow I am starting the teardown process. So I think it's time. Like I said, I was trying to align it so that I could take it out and somebody could pick it up. But I don't want to wait any longer. But thanks, Kai, and thanks, Antonio, as well. I appreciate it, guys. Where were we in the comments? I want to try and get to everybody's comments. Where is it? Sorry, it scrolls every time. Antonio says, "What's your thoughts on the Durango Hellcat?" I think that's cool, honestly. I think it's cool that they're putting the Hellcat in all these different things. I don't know. What's your guys' preference? Do you guys like the Jeep Hellcat, like the Trackhawk, better, or do you like the Durango Hellcat? You know what's weird though is think about it this way. So apparently, I heard they're bringing back the Dakota, and it's gonna be called a Ram Dakota. But meanwhile, like you used to have Dodge Dakota and you had Dodge Durango, right? But now you're gonna have a Dodge Durango, but a Ram Dakota is I don't know. I think that's a sloppy name if you ask me. But the Ram was always the Ram and the Dakota was the Dakota. But now you're gonna have a Ram Dakota. So I don't know. But which one do you guys prefer? I think that, like I said, I think the Durango Hellcat's cool. I mean, they already had like the RT and stuff like that. So I think that's the next sense or step that makes sense. But yeah, I think this thing's gonna be badass. DG. Oh, you guys are responding to each other. Ryan, I was a GM guy, and when I started messing with Mopar, I noticed they keep secrets. Not sure why. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really encountered it until maybe now, but we're still gonna get it done. But I guess maybe we'll be the ones that are spilling all the secrets. I don't know. I don't know. You guys know I'm not going to keep secrets though, so you hear it right from my mouth. There's gonna be no secrets over here. So exactly what you guys see in the build, every single question is going to get answered, and any of the secrets are going to get told. I don't know. What cam is in the 5.9? Beyond ready to see the final product. It's a custom grind cam from IMM. I don't know on the exact specs. I swear every live I get asked the same questions. I don't know the exact specs, but I show it on that video as well. Or you can call Brian at IMM, and that's he'll hook you up. Just let him know you want the same cam as Boosted, and he'll hook you up. Austin, love your content and passion, man. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I will definitely keep it up. We are not stopping anytime soon, that's for sure. DG, that's crazy. Is it cast aluminum? What are we talking about again? I don't know. I might have been talking about something different. Cast aluminum. I'm trying to think. I don't know. It's gone. I don't know what I was talking about that you're asking about cast aluminum. I'll try to get back to it though. Diesel Life. I recommend last week that I had just got comments last week that I just got a 99 Dakota and a Durango RT matching set, and while hauling them home got T-boned and both were totaled. Anyone got another? Are you kidding? No way. That's terrible, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Holy crap. What are the chances? Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, if somebody has them for sale, hit up Diesel Life. Let them know if you got an RT for sale. Joshua, really interested on how the dash and wiring is going to fit. Yeah, that's going to be honestly, like, the dash and the wiring, which is not even essential to make it run, I think that, in my opinion, is going to be the hardest part. The rest of it, I am, like, without a doubt, not worried about any of the other crap. The only thing that I feel like is gonna be one of these is the dash, because the dash I have to customize it, shorten it. Not only do I have to customize and shorten the inner frame and structure, but I also have to customize like the dash pad, right? And then get it reupholstered. And the other thing too is like the steering column. I'm curious where that's gonna land, because I want to put in the new steering column with all the paddle shifters and all that stuff, which mounts to the bracketry of the dashboard. And I hope that it goes in the same area, like the hole that's cut out in the firewall for the intermediate shaft to go through from your steering column. So I'm hoping all that works out. That's like honestly going to be the hardest part, because you guys already know the engine runs. We put the transmission into gear. We can change gears with the transmission. I mean, that's a no-brainer. It's just a matter of nuts and bolts. We already have a direct bolt-up kit, as you guys know, so all that stuff is good to go. It's just the dash, really. The dash, the wiring, getting all the electronics and stuff. That's just going to be the most time-consuming part. So I'm not worried about it happening, just more, whatever amount of time it's going to take to get that stuff done. So just so you guys know the order of events, and hold on, give me 1 second. Enrique, damn, you dropped $35. Thank you, Enrique. Hey John, keep up the good work, man. Super excited for the build. A Street Beast coming soon. I know, right? So I think I was just starting to talk about the same thing that Enrique just commented on. So this is the process. So tomorrow and pretty much this weekend, the 5.9 is getting yanked out. I'm hoping this is kind of my own little tentative schedule. Tomorrow being Saturday, 5.9 engine and transmission comes out, and I'm hoping by Sunday night the engine bay is all cleared out, and I have to take out all the wiring too, you guys. So all the wiring out of the whole bay, all the fuse boxes, all that junk is coming out. And by Sunday night, I'm hoping, if not latest Monday night, I want to have all the dashboard out with all the wiring for the dash and the whole wiring taken out. So that'll give me a clean slate. So there's going to be no engine in it, no dashboard in it, and then I can start working on that dashboard. That's going to be the first thing that I'm going to work on, because I can't put the engine into the truck until I finish all the stuff, the dashboard and all the heating lines, heater core lines, AC lines. I'm going to try and still have AC, which I think would be cool. Might as well, right? So this thing's going to have so much power, it's not going to matter if we have AC. What is it going to draw? Like 10 horse out of over 700. So I'm not too worried about it for now. But yeah, I'm going to have to leave the engine out to work on the firewall. And so I'm sure there's going to be holes that I'm going to have to fill. And I'm going to have to make new holes in the firewall for this stuff to come through. So that's going to be step number one. But yeah, that's the plan, is this weekend to rip everything out. So thanks, Enrique. Thanks, Antonio. Thanks, Kai. And thanks to everybody here that donated. I appreciate you guys. Let me jump back to where I was in the comments. See if I can get to all your comments. Where are we here? I think it's where Mr. Fizz. All right, man, he's going to move in the morning. I'm looking forward to the video tomorrow. Deuces, have a great day. All right, later. Later, sir. Ryan, I wish I could have boxed my rear frame and 4-linked. Oh, my Hemi Dakota would not hook up with a 390 and a True Track. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how she goes. One Fast Life. Are you going to do the Hellcat diff? Probably not, honestly. It's kind of pointless because it's going to be independent rear suspension. And like I said, I could get it from the auto dismantler, but where it mounts, that subframe mounts, it's not going to make sense to try to mount it to our frame. It's going to be, the truck is probably going to be like this if we were to try to do something like that. Andrew, bro, honestly, you have been doing a hell of a job. Great content, and really been all really great tutorials, bro. Real talking to you. Keep up the great work. Question, do you still have any electric fans available for the Dakota? I do, actually. So I have the fan that's on my Dakota, and I think I have 3 more. So if you know what Andrew's talking about, I took these fans that I found. I don't even know what model they're for, but they were off of a Kia, I think. And I cut it, and it fit perfectly on our rad shroud, and it moves a ton of air. So if you guys are interested in any of those, DM me or private message me on Instagram or Facebook, and I can hook you guys up with one of those. Sunshine all day. Smash that thumbs up. I agree. Thank you. Why? Whispers? Whispers from Allah. Thank you, man. Appreciate the answer. No problem. No problem. Nate, solid axle for the win. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For drag racing stuff and all that, I think that's going to be the best go. So, DG, I wouldn't do independent rear suspension truck. Yeah, so you guys are on the same thought process as me for sure. Tony, you sell banners? Tony, if you become a platinum member on Boosted Motorsports, so if you hit the join button and you click the platinum sponsorship level, you get a whole care package. You get a windshield banner. You get, actually I have some here. You get these Team Boosted Motorsports in this gasoline color, and you also get a bunch of Boosted Motorsports stickers. Again, you get the exclusive gasoline color one, along with pretty much like a handful of other colors as well. So if you're interested in getting a windshield banner, it's for the first month, I'm actually losing money on the whole thing, because by the time I make the windshield banners and all the other stickers and I send them to you, and the platinum package is $9.99 a month, but by the time it's all said and done, I'm pretty much like $15 or $20 into the thing for the first month, but that's just my way of showing my appreciation to you guys for signing up as a member. So if you're interested in, like I said, in the windshield banners, just sign up as a platinum member, and I'll hook you guys up. Kai, they're built for the power, and you could fab the hell out of it. True. I just don't know about even the Hellcat guys. They do have issues with the half shafts and just breaking those diffs. So I think having a solid axle would be a better approach. Andrew, ladder bar or 4-link with a panhard bar. Yeah, that's probably the way to go, honestly. Joshua, RIP 5.9. Let's go Hemi. I know. Like, honestly, when I was like recording today, I think you guys will like the video tomorrow. So I'll just tell you a little bit about the video tomorrow. It's not long. I just made I think it's like 3 minutes long. Just kind of like a little montage of the Dakota with the 5.9 in it. But when I was like recording, listening to that cam thump, I was like, man, I'm gonna miss having that cam in there. But we're gonna have more power, so it'll be all right. I think eventually we'll probably cam the Hellcat engine, but we've got so much other stuff to take care of that camming the Hellcat engine is going to be down the road for sure. But I think eventually we will get there. But yeah, I think I'm going to miss that lumpy cam of that 5.9. It's so slow, but it's, I mean, for our purposes, it's faster than the stock 5.9 for sure. But for what we're trying to do, it's, and after driving the supercharged Viper last week, like the Dakota is just, it needs to be picked up for sure. But putting that Hellcat in there, that'll wake things up. Mighty Mouse, that motor is very clean. Trust me, I've had my fingers inside it. Leave it up to Cam to make the weird comments. But yeah, Cam, that's Cam if you guys don't know. Mighty Mouse, he's got a channel as well. Go check out his channel. But yeah, the motor that we put into the Dakota, like I said, the guy that I bought it off of, he had a 2001, I believe it was 2001 Durango RT, and it came out of a Durango RT, and he said that he just had the motor rebuilt, and then he crashed his truck. So all this was translated into Spanish, and then Jonathan translated it back to me, and I didn't believe a word they were saying because I thought they were just full of it. But it's solid, you guys. It doesn't smoke at all. Like, no smoke comes out of this thing. No matter how hard you rev it or drive it, there's no smoke. Doesn't burn any oil. The thing's just solid. It has perfect compression all the way across the board. And when we opened it up, it had like new lifters and everything in it. So he wasn't lying. I guess they did rebuild it. So whoever gets that motor is going to get a fresh 5.9. That's for sure. Sunshine All Day says, smash the thumbs up again. I agree. One Fast Life. I did Caltrax with Hypotech X-Brace, but I'm thinking of doing sliders. Yeah, I'll have to see how mine works out with the Caltrax. It'll be interesting to see how she goes. But we'll find out soon enough. Nate, you could pull a Dodge 60 and narrow it to your truck. Yeah, that's a possibility too. Like I said, we'll see. Like I said, for now we got so many things to accomplish with the build, like as far as the dash, all the electronics, and all that stuff. So we'll get the main stuff out of the way, and then we'll hook it up to that differential we have there. Maybe try to re-gear it first and put some like a beefier carrier and a pinion in it, and we'll see how long she survives, and then we'll go from there. Joshua, the 392 Wrangler should be crazy. Yeah, that'd be cool too. That'd be cool. Dodge is really stepping up their horsepower game, aren't they? Mighty Mouse, Ram Dakota. Does that make the full-size truck a Ram? I know, right? Well, it is actually. It's a Ram 1500 or Ram 2500. They're all Rams these days. Nate, Trackhawk Jeep. Yeah, Trackhawk Jeep, can't go wrong with those either. Those are nice. Thank you again, Enrique. I've answered his question as well. DG, is the oil pan cast aluminum? No, it's not cast. I wouldn't consider it cast. It's like a, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a sheet aluminum, and then they bend it around the edges, and it's got like all weld on. I can show you guys actually. Let me show you. Let me show you guys the oil pan. We'll jump over here for a second. Where is it? Give me 1 second, and I'll navigate to it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. All right, we'll switch screens here. Okay, so here's the oil pan that I bought, you guys. Look at how expensive that stupid thing is. How crazy is that? So there it is, $791.73. So this is the oil pan, as you can see. So like I said, it's kind of got like these like welded portions on it. So it's not cast for sure. But yeah, it's definitely a nice unit. You can see it's got some baffling in it as well, which is pretty cool. And then not only that, but you have to get this with it. So I had to order this as well, if it opens. So I had to get this pickup for it as well. I don't know why the picture's taking forever to load. But this is the other part here. So we got the pan, and then this is the pickup tube. So the pickup tube is another piece to the whole puzzle as well. So this changes it from being a front sump to the rear sump, and that's the difference with this. And I was contemplating just getting one for a Jeep or something like that, but the fact that this works with the Moroso, I didn't really want to risk it not working or something like that. There you go. I don't know why the picture was being so lazy, but there's the pickup tube. So this is going to pull from the back. And it looks like a pretty nice unit as well, too. So, but Moroso's quality stuff, you guys. So, let's see. Part number, oil pump. Oh, okay. It's just telling you a few different things. But yeah, so that's the pickup tube we got and the oil pan. But yeah, those things were not cheap at all. Not cheap. So let's hop back over to you guys in the comments. Ryan, I had issues with the Milodon on my Hemi Dakota. Factory bolts are too long and cause the pan to leak. Use the Milodons. Yeah, so we went with the Moroso because the Milodon one was like, the ETA on that thing was like middle of January, so I couldn't wait that long to get an oil pan. So we went with the Milodon. Tinker Garage, are you putting in a roll cage as well? I'm probably gonna have to eventually. I'm gonna hold off as long as possible. Like I said, we got so many other details with this thing to iron out first, but I think ultimately it is gonna get a cage. So I want to keep this like a street strip truck too. So I think it'd be cool to have it that way. That way you could kind of enjoy it as well. I mean, you could go full race, but if we're going full race, then I wouldn't be putting the whole dash in and everything, right? So just kind of a couple different ways to do it. Ryan, what year is your Dakota? 99. One Fast Life. Oh, these guys are talking it out. Antonio, they also have the Ram TRX with the Hellcat engine. Yep, that thing's a beast too. Noof, how's it going, bud? What's up, Noof? Mighty Mouse, everyone in the chat should go hit that thumbs up. Yeah, I agree. 42 people, 32 thumbs up. Everyone go smash that thumbs up for me while you're here. Adrian, John, I have a V6 Dakota. I really like the truck, and I want to get a remanned engine. Saw one on Amazon for about $2,000. What are your thoughts? I know you like V8s, but I want it for my little bro. $2,000? I mean, these engines are pretty tough. You could probably find one like for a used reliable one. Like even if you go to a wrecking yard, honestly, like they'll give you a warranty with it. So most wrecking yards will give you warranties. and you could probably, I would say, get it for half of that, like maybe 1,000 at the most for a used engine. I would probably go that route. It really depends how long you're gonna keep that truck for. If you're gonna keep it forever, then yeah, I guess dish out the extra money for the more expensive engine. But if you're planning on just driving it for a few years, I would just go ahead and get a wrecking yard engine with a warranty on it. Jason, have you ever thought about getting the Hellephant engine for one of your projects? Well, rumor has it the Hellephant engine is actually sold out. I don't know if they're going to come back into production, but I've heard people saying that they no longer make them, that they sold out like instantly. But honestly, probably not. That thing is so freaking expensive. It's like, I think it's at least $30,000 for that engine. So I don't have that kind of money. If this channel grows and maybe this project takes off, I think it would be cool. Honestly, it'd be cool to Hellcat swap more stuff. Like, if this Hellcat swap takes off, like, I don't know, get something else. Get like a blown Ram 1500, or like, maybe it has a wiped out camshaft. You guys know how the Ram 1500s, those 5.7s, have those issues with the cams and eating at the lifters and stuff. Like, if you got one of those and then just dropped a Hellcat in it, that would be cool too. But I mean, there's lots of options. We'll just see how things go, right? Step by step. Have you ever thought? Oh yeah, that's the question. One fast like smash the thumbs up. Thank you, sir. Thanks for that thumbs up. DG, are the axles in the 9 1/4 a tapered axle or straight axle? I do not know. I'd be completely honest. I'm always gonna be completely honest with you guys, but I'm not a huge. I don't have a whole lot of knowledge in the axle department for sure. So I know some people, rattle off like, oh, it's a Dana 60 or it's this or it's that. I'm not that guy, so I rely on whatever it takes transmission to fill me in on those details. But I think we're gonna have to, start digging more into that stuff, so that because we're gonna have to address it pretty soon here too. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Jay, oh, it jumped around. Yo, I thought you looked like the guy Salam from 951 Helgato. Love the video contest. Thanks, man. No, that guy's cool. He actually lives not too far from me. He's only like 25 minutes from me. So I'm friends with all those guys too. So Salam doesn't live that far from me either. But cool, man. Appreciate it. Newfie, done. Thank you, sir. Ben, hey, what's going on? I was just stopping by now after getting some Christmas lights up. What's up, Ben? How's it going? Bison, can't wait for the wiring video. Working on your truck live might be dope too. Yeah, I'll try to do that as well. I was trying, for the paid members, or just letting those guys know, I was trying to figure out a way to go live with my paid members so that you guys could get the inside scoop first, but for some reason YouTube doesn't have that option, which is strange. I was almost certain that they had it, but I guess they don't, because I wanted to be able to go around the garage with my phone and go live stream from my phone, and I was going to record whatever episode I was working on, but for the paid members I was going to live stream so they could see like the raw uncut footage, and then everybody else would have to wait till a day or two later after I edited it. But for some reason there's no option for me to live stream just to paid members for my phone. I saw an option here, but usually here I like to do it with everybody. So yeah, I was trying to do that. Maybe I'll figure it out one day, but I might do some live streaming too when we rip apart the truck. We'll see. There's gonna be a lot of days working on that truck after this. It's gonna be a ton of hours going into it, but we'll get her done. Where are we? The military is doing target practice tonight. It sounds like a war zone out there. Close the shutters. Where are you at? Oh, Arizona, I'm guessing, with your, probably by username, I'm guessing it's Arizona, right? Ryan, 9 1/4s are very strong. Just beef up the 9 1/4 parts. That's what I was thinking. The only thing I heard is that the 9 1/4 there's not a ton of options for gear ratios. Because I know the Hellcat use a really low gear ratio, like low in number. But we'll see what options are out there. And DG said, damn, that thing is art. I know. It has an expensive oil pan, but it's nice. Ryan said, the Moroso barely fit my Dakota swap, and it's smaller and made for it. Damn. We shall see. We shall see. was expensive enough, it better fit. Tinker, Dakota off-road build. I know, right? Nah. This one is going to be a drag truck. Drag truck for sure. Street strip truck. Jason, I have a Ram 1500, regular cab, short bed. I'm thinking about a Hellcat swapping it. There's just a lot more I want to do to it, like before I put that much into it. It's a lot of money, you guys. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I wish I could tell you guys, honestly, that it was an easy swap, but it's not. It's not for the average person, that's for sure. There's so much that goes into that swap. And just the fact that there's so much electronics and like modules, and if you don't have everything, the thing's not going to work. That was like one of the most stressful parts of getting that swap, is spending that kind of money and then making sure that you have all that stuff and everything works, which obviously it does since it runs. But that's one of the biggest, most stressful parts, is making sure you have everything. So a lot of people, you know, they'll be like, oh, I just want to Hellcat swap it, but you can't just go out and buy that engine and dump it into, you know, a project. You have to find, you either have to buy all the modules like I did, or you have to get some sort of engine management that's going to run it. But it's starting to get a little bit better. There's more stuff that is, you know, availability and stuff that is coming out. But for a while, it was like you had to run the original computer and harness, otherwise it wasn't going to run at all. But there's starting to be a little bit more of it available options. Oh, Newfie says, I asked because of the shipping. How far do you ship for paid members? I'm guessing you're in Newfoundland. Is that accurate by your handle, Newfie Bullet? But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. I don't know. I think if I have to ship to Canada, it's going to be a little bit more for sure. But yeah, let me know. DG, use Patreon. What does that say? CAZ. Oh, Southeast Arizona. That's crazy. Yeah, so I don't know. A few people have been telling me to start up Patreon. And maybe you guys can let me know here too as well. Like, do you guys prefer Patreon? And maybe because I have a Patreon account, I just haven't like activated and stuff. So if you guys are more familiar with Patreon, you guys prefer that, then maybe I'll start switching some of the stuff. Because I think Patreon allows like different like chat rooms and all sorts of stuff. I just really haven't opened it up to try it yet. But if you guys would rather that, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to set that up as soon as I can for you guys. And maybe we can start doing some different style content. Like I said, if I can do live streaming over on Patreon and stuff like that. So we shall see. We shall see. Joey, hey man, I'm swapping my 4th gen Ram Sport seats into a 2nd gen single cab. I just bought them, and you could go the same route for the Dakota or similar. The only problem, that would be nice, Joey, but the thing is the Dakota is so tiny, like so tiny, that you need small seats in there. So for example, like because I had a 4th gen Ram Sport, the seats are like this thick. Even the Hellcat seats are like this thick, and there's like an airbag in the side of it. But if you look at a Dakota seat, the back pad is like that thick. It's like 3 inches thick. There's just like a little bit of foam in there. And even still, like when you're sitting in the single cab Dakota, you guys that have one, if you have one in the comments, you guys already know. It's like you have to sit like straight forward like this. Like there's no recline. So if you put one of those big beefy seats in there, and I'm not like a huge guy by any means, but you would be like eating the steering wheel if you put a bigger seat in there. So it would be more comfortable, but as far as trying to like, you know, be comfortable and sit in there, it would not be nice. Newfie Bullet was a train. Oh, Alberta. Okay. Yeah, so I could still do it. If you guys want to sign up, like I said, I'm not going to be upset, but yeah, it's going to be a little bit more for shipping for me to ship the stickers across the border, but it's still possible. Joey. Oh, Joey, we already answered. Let's see. Next question. Justifer. I want to run boost on my Durango. How much can a 5.2 take before the motor or trans gives out? I have a 46RE in it. It depends. It really depends how healthy your engine is. So on mine, I think we were running like 8 to 10 pounds, which is probably about the safe spot for pump gas. I think you wouldn't want to go much more than 8 to 10 pounds on one of those things. But just know that if your motor is at all compromised, like if it's, if it's not in the best of health, it's gonna make it get there a lot sooner. So, but I would say 8 to 10 pounds. But I mean, and then I don't know what condition your transmission is in, but if it's original transmission and it's 20 years old, seemingly, then you already know what's going to happen when you start pushing things, right? You start adding 100 to 200 horse more than the thing's ever had, and everything just wears out quicker. Transmission, the engine, the whole deal. Diesel life. Do a 2008 Dodge Charger seats and console. They fit perfectly. That's what the RT I bought had. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I do still have those. Jason has those SRT4 seats, which I don't know. I think he wants to go with a different seat. So if he does, then I'm probably gonna take the SRT4 seats and I'll fit them into the Dakota, my Dakota. Darren Mopar Express, what's up, buddy? Hey, John, got my cam swap and engine back together. Runs awesome. Just got to get to the exhaust shop to get a new exhaust system from long tube headers back. Can't wait to get driving. I'm excited for the Hellcat swap. Thanks, man. That sounds cool too. That's awesome. You're getting yours back together as well. You're getting yours back together just as I'm tearing mine apart. So, yeah. For those that are just joining in, we're ripping it apart this weekend. So. Today was the last day that she was all in one piece. One fast life. I put Durango RT seats in my club cab and I don't like it. I might look into some seats like the ones in my SRT8 or SRT4. I think the SRT4 seats are probably the best bet because everything else I swear is bigger. So, yeah, the Durango seats, Jason has Durango RT seats in his, and for some reason they sit way higher than a regular Dakota seat. Like Jason can barely fit in that truck with those Durango seats. They sit really high. D. John, I know several people that have a dual gig going. They do free stuff for YouTube, then paid prescription or subscription on Patreon members. Get premium events before everyone else. Check out Crowdsource the Truth. Okay, I'll check it out. Crowdsource the Truth. Yeah, I'll check it out, you guys. Like I said, I don't want to like limit people from enjoying the channel, like that can't afford any of the different subscriptions and stuff like that. So, but I think what I would do is maybe try to give the paid members some raw and uncut footage, or maybe some behind the scenes stuff. But regardless, on the main channel, I don't want to like limit what's being shown there. So. I think, like I said, I think the better way to do it is, like I said, probably some before the scenes stuff or behind the scenes stuff. Like they'll get the content first and then it'll trickle down to the YouTube. I think doing it that way, so if somebody wants to see it right away, they could go to wherever the paid source is. And it might be, like I said, not to sell it the channel, but I think that'd be a way to, afford more of these car parts and stuff like that and make it fair for everybody. And the other thing too is like whenever I see, for example, somebody that's a member and whatnot, it just so you guys know, it like stands out on my screen, like their name is all highlighted, or whenever anybody drops like a super chat, it like blasts on the screen. So it's easier for me to see it, and if somebody's donating money and stuff like that, I'm definitely gonna make a point to answering their question as well. So. Another thing too is I want to like get more involved in some of your guys' builds. Like I'm only one guy running this whole show, so between the filming, the editing, ordering parts, installing parts, wrenching, still working a day job somehow, still having a life all in between. It's like so a lot of guys will message me on Instagram and like not to be rude, but I can't get to everybody's question all the time. So I think if I have like a Patreon or something where there's like a chat room where all the paid members are in it. I think I could be able to come in there, knowing that everybody is, supporter in that sense of Boosted Motorsports. I would be able to spend more time in there, amongst all the other things that we're doing. One fast life. Oh, he's answering. Justifer, Ben, I'm excited to see the build. I know, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be so much fun. Mighty Mouse says start an OnlyFans. But Mighty Mouse, you're my only fan. I know, right? OnlyFans. We'll start an OnlyFans. Look, we got an only fan right here. This is only a fan. There, I started one. Should I turn it on too? So, yeah, if you guys are just joining in, like I said, just updating everybody on tonight's live. If you guys have any questions with your own builds, it's a little bit of a quiet live. I don't have a ton of updates for you guys. It's just tomorrow I'm releasing kind of a cool little quick cinematic type video I made just today of like kind of like some footage of the Dakota before I finally ripped her apart. So Cam's laughing. I'm just laughing at Cam's comment. Do you like my only fan? This is not the only fan in the room, actually. That's the only fan I have. The only fan. Kai says, Patreon isn't bad. It gives you more options. Yeah, it's kind of weird that YouTube hasn't really unlocked extra stuff with their members only, but we shall see. We shall see. So yeah, game plan. Rip apart the Dakota this weekend, and we'll get to work. We will get to work. Let me see what else I can show you guys as well. Give me 1 second. Let's take a look here. Maybe we can go shopping for a second here since I kind of have some cool features. Oh, you guys want to see something funny? It's kind of off topic, but let's go over here for a second. Let's switch screens. Look, so you guys can see my browsing history. Don't worry, I'm not searching for any funny stuff. But I was looking too. Like, check this out. It's kind of cool. Or even this one. So see this here? Look at this. So $7,200 comes with free shipping. If you guys don't know, like with my Viper being a 2000, kind of got ripped off a little bit. The 2000 doesn't have forged internals, but the 96 to 99 engines, they have forged internals. They have a lot better camshaft, lumpier cam. They have slow bleed lifters in it. I don't know why they went away from all that in 2000, but they did. But just as an example, look at this. $7,200 with free shipping, and you can get a 99 engine with, it's got a little bit higher miles, but I mean, that's all relative, right? 68,000 miles. That's not bad. Like, so the reason why I'm showing you guys this is because you could realistically, or I could realistically, I know we got too many projects on the go right now, but if I were to get this engine, I could take the engine out of my car, out of my Viper, and I could sell my engine, probably get at least $6,000 for it, and it would cost me $1,000 to have all forged internals, and it would, you know, something we could do in a weekend, and all of a sudden we can run like a crap load more boost on the Viper and make some serious power. So I don't know, kind of a crazy idea. I know it's a lot of money up front, but maybe after we finish with the Hellcat swap and all that is sorted out, this is something we could entertain. Either that or I take apart my motor and I just, you know, rebuild it myself. I put some stronger pistons in it, put a different cam in it, but that would be a lot more money out of pocket. As crazy as it sounds, this would be the cheaper way to do it because you could get this, drop it in, and then sell my motor for pretty much the same price or pretty close to it that I just paid. So, I don't know. Let me see what you guys are saying about that. But it was just, I don't know why I was looking at it, but it just came across when I was looking at some stuff. Oh, here you are in the comments. Let's see. Everyone's laughing about the fans. Only fans. We only got fans in here. Not sure your computer has a fan. Yeah, that's true. But this is the only fan that I can see. It's just this fan. This little only fan. DG, take care, everyone. Big day tomorrow. Gotta catch that turkey. All right, man. Take care. Thanks for stopping in. Mighty Mouse. Might look into Discord too. A few really big YouTubers are moving there to connect with fans. Yeah, I'll have to check that one out. The other one I saw, what the heck is that other thing that's called now? Parlor, that's what it's called. Have you guys messed with Parlor? I heard the other day that it's like blowing up. I was thinking about checking it out just to make an account over there in case that becomes like the new YouTube or the new Instagram. Everybody's talking about Parlor right now. How it's supposed to be like the new platform that doesn't get all censored and stuff. I'm just wondering if any of you guys actually downloaded and use it. I downloaded the app, I just haven't made an account. Because they asked for your phone number and I really didn't want to get more spam calls and spam text messages and just stupid calls, so I didn't want to put in my actual phone number. But let's see. One Fast Life, John. So that everyone knows, what's it cost to be a paid member? Oh, okay, so there's only 2 packages. One's $4.99. I send you out a bunch of stickers, and you get a Team Boosted Motorsports sticker, so you get one of these. And then for the other one as well, there's the second package or level is $9.99, and you get a whole windshield banner and all sorts of stuff with it as well. So it's just my way of saying thanks back to you guys for supporting. But yeah, there's the 2 packages right now. But thanks for reminding me. Steven, I'm currently building a 99 Dakota RT extended cab, putting a 5.9 stroker motor in since Hemi was not an option at the time. Loving the content. Hope this Hellcat works for you. Thanks, man. That sounds like a fun build too. No, it's going to work. It's going to happen. I know there's a lot of naysayers, but she's going down. It is going to happen whether the haters like it or not. Ben, One Fast Life. Oh, he's answering his questions. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like $4.99 and then $9.99 is the 2 packages. Antonio, I'm thinking on buying an SRT10, but at 97,000 miles, is it worth it, or will it be too close to just letting sit till other Rams hit high mileage to be the same level? I think I know what you're asking. I was actually contemplating, even though I already have an SRT10, I was contemplating buying a 4-door SRT10 with the automatic in it. So if you guys don't know, the single cab SRT10 Rams, they come with a 6-speed manual. The 4 doors, they only come in automatic. But I was looking at prices, and you guys already know, like, the prices on trucks are, like, insane right now. And I was looking, like, was my logic. If I were to buy, like, a 4th gen Ram right now, and I were to buy like the same one I had, it's like I had a Ram 1500 Sport fully loaded, as you guys know, it was 2014 4th gen. But it had every single option. If I were to buy that same truck today, it's like $25,000 to $30,000 when I bought it and it was only like a year old for like $22,000. So the prices have just gotten crazy. But what I was thinking is, if I were to go buy some truck right now, and a nice truck, I'm going to pay a premium for it, but for some reason nobody's really looking at the SRT10 Rams. So you could still get an SRT10 Ram for like 15 to 20 grand. And if I bought that, those I feel like are only going to go up in value, or worse comes to worse, I could sell it, a year or 2 later and I would still get my money back. Like, watch, I'll show you. Let's go shopping again for a second. Or I'll go shopping in a second when I catch up to the comments. Let me answer a couple more comments first before we do that. Mighty Mouse is going to buy my engine? What? If you steal your engine, I'll buy it. What are you going to do with the same engine? It's the same engine. Question, how do you search? Oh, so if you guys don't know Mighty Mouse, he's got a cream puff motor as well. But we're both trying to figure out what to do. Tinker Garage, question, how do you search for parts? I have a 2008 Dakota 3.7. Want to rebuild a motor with better internals for future turbo. Can't find anything. Is this a Mopar thing? It's kind of a Mopar thing, but kind of that 3.7, there's not really a whole lot of options out there. It's not really a motor that a lot of people build, so yeah, there's that. But I don't know, honestly, I look for a lot of my parts off eBay. I made that video not too long ago of those headers I found on eBay for dirt cheap. Mighty Mouse. Dead ass, I'll use it for a full build setup when mine blows up. I'm on Parlor. Dang. The only place you aren't right now, Mighty Mouse, is over here helping me rip this motor out. Let's see. What year is your Dakota? I think I answered that. 99. I have an 05 SRT10 in the shop. Actually been in there for 3.5 years now. Damn, 50,000 and the engine lost oil pressure. But I'm going with a 710 row cam. Yeah, that's a nice cam too. I have a couple virtual numbers used one to sign up. I tried that. I tried signing up with just a what the heck, a Google Voice number, and it said it wasn't a real number or something. MG42, yo, Boosted Mons, Southern AZ here. What's up, man? One fast life. Damn. Oh, he's taking the hits. Damn. All right, well, let's go shopping for a second. I want to show you guys. Let's see. Because I'm going to need I do need a new daily here soon. I'm going to be dailying S2000, which is not practical whatsoever. So let me show you guys. I don't know. I haven't searched for Ram SRT10 on eBay lately. Let's take a look. Look at this. Oh, so this is exactly what I'm talking about. Check this out. Like, how crazy is this? Oh, that's a lot of miles, though. 175,000? Man, that guy drove that thing. Hold on. I promise there's other ones. Let's check this. So this is pretty reasonable. Kind of would be nice to get the other front end. But, like, see what I mean? For example, so, like, 15,000, there's no reserve. 15.5 has a muffler delete and a shift kit. That boy is going to be loud. So this one's from Arizona. It's got 100,000 miles on it. But, like, I think that would be a cool daily. I don't think you're really going to lose money. Like, I have a feeling these things are going to... They only made these trucks for 3 years, you guys. 04, 05, and 06. So they're going to go up in value for sure. But, I mean, 4 seats, it would be automatic. Like, I think that would be kind of a cool daily. Like, we could tow with it. It's going to have more than enough power, and it's going to have an automatic. Let's see. Clean title. 100,000 miles. Muffler delete. That's all he says. Oh. The truck has a lien. I'm financing it. I owe 12.3. Buyer must go with me to credit union to pay and complete the sale. Any questions, message me. Huh. I wonder if he's just trying to pay off his loan. 12.3. But yeah, not a ton of pictures, but I mean, it looks decent, right? Looks decent for a little daily. It looks lower too. He must have lowered it. But watch, so there's that, for example, right? So you could get an SRT10 for, let's call it 15, you know, maybe 20. Like even this one, this guy's asking 25,000 and he's not getting it. Right? This one's kind of cool. Red one. Oh, this one's in California, actually. I don't know how I feel about the white stripes, but how's the paint? Looks in decent shape, right? So 84,000 miles. And looks decent shape. And I think he's got an exhaust or something on it. Yeah, he's got an exhaust on it as well. So, like, that's a pretty cool option as well. But, like, let's jump out of here for a second. I'm stuck. So, there you go. So, let's say 15 to 25,000 for an SRT10, right? Whereas if I look up for a 4th gen, I don't know, let's just say, what do you guys want to look at? 2014, like I had? Oh, that's not it. That is not it. Show us a truck. Show us the whole truck. Oh, I hate eBay how it does this. Let's see. Show more. Show us the whole truck. Car and truck parts? No. Car and truck parts? No. Why does eBay do this? I have to put in truck? Really? Oh my god. eBay, fix your site. Seriously. Where do we have to go? Cars and trucks. I don't even see it. eBay Motors, there we go. Oh, because this makes so much logic. Oh, I still can't find it. Hold on. Let's try this. 2014 Ram 1500. Let's try it the opposite way. Oh my god. Oh, here we go. Still? No. This is frustrating, you guys. I don't know if you guys have faced the same issue with this. It's like... Oh, there. I found it. There we go. Why does it have to be like that? Tell me you guys don't have the same issue with this stuff. It's always the same thing. So look at this. 98,000 miles, and it's a tradesman. So 100,000 miles, it's smashed, and they still want $14,000. That's crazy, the prices, you guys. These prices are just ludicrous. So it's got a salvage title. It went through an insurance auction. It's all smashed in the front. And it's just a base model tradesman. And they still want $14,000. Yeah, these prices are just ludicrous. Look at them. Let's see some more comparables. Look at this, an Express. 2014 Express for $18,500. It's crazy. So crazy, these prices. Look at this. This one says a Sport, 100,000 miles, pretty much $24,000. So that's what I'm saying. I think it almost makes more sense to get an SRT 10 because people are just out to lunch. So this is pretty much the same truck I had. It's a Sport. I don't even think it's an actual Sport. Got Sport wheels on it, but doesn't have a Sport hood. It might be a Sport. Might be a Sport. Maybe they didn't all come with the hood. But anyways. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could honestly get an SRT 10 Ram for a better price, and it probably won't depreciate versus getting a 4th gen. But I'll pop back over to you guys for a second, see what you guys say in the comments. SRT 10s live forever. Ryan says Ram 1500 4th gen for the win. Let's be real, 06 Ram SRT was fugly. You didn't like it? I kind of liked it, honestly. I didn't mind it. Also, don't get a 4-door. The auto is clunky and feels way slower than 2. I'm not trying to be like fast. Like, I'm not trying to have the SRT 10 to be like a race truck. I was just trying to get something that was a daily that I'm not going to get wrecked on as far as an investment. I really want to get a diesel, but they're expensive too. I need to get rid of the S2000, I think, is the real thing. Or win the lottery. Just catching up to you guys in the comments again. Robert, rather have a 2021 Jeep Wrangler with a 392 V8 coming out. Dang, you're a baller. That'd be nice. I need something that can tow, though. Like, I need an actual truck that I can tow with. So, because I want to be able to tow the Hellcat Dakota to some of these events and stuff. So I do need something that can be a tow rig. They have a 4-door in Milwaukee with like 60,000 with 27,000 miles, $27,000. It's still a little more than I want to spend, honestly. Minus stock, headers, BBK, throttle body, exhaust. 2J swap. Imagine 2JZ swapped SRT10. I spent $24,000 on my tradesman. It's a 2019. Yeah, my truck was a lot cheaper than that. Things have changed. You dodged here. I have a feeling the economy is gonna tank soon. Not wishing it for it to go that way, but I have a feeling it's gonna happen. Let's see. Let's go back to shopping because it's kind of exciting, at least I think. Let's see what we can find for a 2500. You know what would be cool is to get a 2500 in the 4th gen. But look at that, these are big bucks. These are no joke. Look at that. That is a lot of cheddar. That's a lot of money. It's either that or watch. We'll go to the local. Let's go to the local classifieds for a second. Make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. So if you go over here, Ram 1500. Let's change this. It's giving us all parts for some reason. Let's try this. See what we can find. What is this thing? Crew cab. Oh look, 4th gen. Look at 4th gen, guys, but it's got 3.6. Womp womp. Crew cab 3.6. 373 miles? What? Oh, 37,000 miles. Look at that. A little economy go-getter. But I don't think we can tow with that. Can't tow. She's out of the question, boys. Sorry. Can't tow. She's a no-go. What else we got? You guys see anything else? Telling you, man, everything is expensive. Look, we can get one of these, but these aren't a bad-looking truck, these sports. I don't speak. Oh, it's got salvage title. So that's no good. But I don't mind the look of these, honestly. I think they look pretty decent. But yeah, they definitely don't ride like a 4th gen. There's a huge leap in technology from the 3rd gen to the 4th gen. 4th gen rides like a dream compared to the 3rd gen. But yeah, no good deals. No good deals to be found. And then let's try 2500. The only 3rd gen I think I would get would be a 2500. Would be cool too. But let's see what's available. Look at that, 99 gas. Woo! This is a nice truck. This would be like my ideal truck if I had the money. Like, look at that thing. That thing is a beaut. That is a really nice truck. Oh, man. That makes me miss my 4th gen. My 4th gen looked identical inside. Had all leather like this. Power seats on both sides. It looks very similar to the inside of my 4th gen. Except I didn't have the extended cab, obviously, but the front seats. That is a nice truck. Look at that, though. $65,000. That is steep. This thing's been for sale for a while. This would be kind of ideal. What year is this? 2012? I doubt it. There's no way. That is not a 2012, sir. Don't care what you say. Yeah, like these are pretty nice. The 06, I know Cam says he doesn't like these front ends, but 06, oh, it's a gas, forget it. But like this in the Cummins, the 06, the last year for the 5.9 Cummins, those are a pretty good truck. But this is a lot of money for a gasser. But we'll pop back over to the comments. Yep, can't tow, no go. That's the deal. Oh, holy, let me catch up to you guys here. Joey says you can find the 07 Duramax new body style for around 2,500, and they're very good. I think you mean 25,000, right? There's no way you're getting it for 2,500. 07 to 12. I want to see the Dakota Hellcat, man. Can't wait to see a burnout. I know, me too. It's gonna be fun. Look up 2005 on Auto Trader in Milwaukee, Oregon. Let's see. Cummins for the win. Kai says, grab a Durango RT. They got a tow cap of 7,800. Yeah, I don't know. I need a truck. I need a truck. One that we can tow like a full-on trailer. Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, we could go there too. Ryan says, can't go wrong with the Cummins. Our tow vehicles in the Air Force all have Cummins. We towed 200,000 aircraft. That was 200,000 aircraft like a champ. Yeah, no, Cummins is a good engine. 20-year-old Ram that's never quit. Not bad. Boosted, you need to get Dakota and throw in SRT4 boosted motor out of a Dodge Neon? What the heck? That would be a weird swap. Front wheel drive swap a Dakota? One Fast Life, only like 8 hours from you, Milwaukee, Oregon. Actually, Portland. Yeah, it's 25,000, right? Still a little steep. I've seen a few of the SRT10 Rams for like 15 grand around here. Let's see, Joey, $20,000 boosted. You're right about the door Viper truck looks better than most. Does this say 4-door? I don't know. Anyways, faster than a lot of cars and still tows better than any gas truck. You'll find one for 15 or so. Go black. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, honestly. Gotta run, everyone. Just remember that every time you hit the like button, a puppy goes to heaven. What the heck? You're crazy, Cam. You're crazy. Alright, later, Cam. Joey, that's what's up. So let's take a look. We'll take a quick look and then we'll wrap things up here. So, give me 1 second here. Let me switch screens. Let's see what I can come up with. Alright. So, what's the deal with this thing? Oh, hold on a second. Let me just open this up and we'll see what happens. Alright, let's switch screens here. Alright, so look at this one here, you guys. So that's what I was saying. There's a bunch of SRT10s that you can get for like 15 to 20. This guy's crazy, this one here. This one he wanted like 27,000 and it's a respray, so that would not be a go, but like look at this one. This guy's asking 126,000 miles. 4-door, silver. Probably get it for closer to 15, like I was saying. 15, 16. It'd be a cool little daily. But on the flip side, let's see what else there is. Yeah, here's another one. Look, another one, 19.7. Looks pretty stock, 17. And this one has 120,000 miles. So, like I said, if you buy that though, my thoughts are buying one of those, you probably wouldn't get hurt on the sale, which is the cool part. If you ever wanted to sell it, you can probably get your money right back out of it. So, whereas if we go Ram 1500, again over here, all the prices are out to Mars. Look at this, $24,000 for a 2015 Bighorn. That thing's 6 years old. It's crazy, crazy. Look at this, 20 grand for an Express with 100,000 miles on it. That's, oh my god, don't even get me started, you guys. What is happening with all these prices? I guess it's good for Ram owners. See, this one is probably, yeah, see, this one I would be somewhat interested in. So look at this, 18.5. I think it's a Laramie. It's a Laramie, and it has the Eco Diesel. I think that would be. Oh, but the problem is the salvage title again. Ay. See, this would be cool because it'd be Eco Diesel. It's got a good tow rating. It'd be good on fuel for a daily. It's fully loaded with the, being a Laramie. But yeah, this one has a salvage title as well. So still kind of overpriced for a salvage title. But let's pop back over. And I think we'll wrap things up. Wrap up this live. Two and a half hours on live? Yeah, I'm feeling it. I don't know how long we've been on here, but it feels like forever. Let's see. Where does it say? I don't know. Feels like we've been on here for a while, boys. So I'm going to call it a night. Let's see. Yeah, it's been like an hour and a half, I guess. An hour and a half. But yeah, you guys will see the video tomorrow. And like I said, the last day for the 5.9. And we're going to be ripping the engine out. And hopefully the dash this weekend. That's kind of the plan. But thanks for watching, guys. Give a thumbs up before you take off. And I'll have a video for you guys tomorrow. And then the Hellcat build is starting. So, like I said, ripping the engine out, and we're going to start to get everything ready for the Hellcat swap. So, things are happening. and I can't wait. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you later.